All right, I'm ready, bro.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled
All right.
M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
It ain't gonna let me pause it. To kick this shit in the end zone.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor.
All right, I kicked it in the end zone.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Roquan Smith. They're going to bring him down.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find his man, Ben Skowronek. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And once again, he loses the football.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
And 12.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On play action, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing ends complete.
Caught me with the bullshit.
And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field.
Fucking bullshit.
And let's see what caused it. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. It's made there, left side by Walker. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be
about to kick that ball, but I was on the 49. I was on your 49.
So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Rolling to the left. Off he goes. And the Ravens have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 9.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score! Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
Yeah, because I was trying to let you know I didn't break no rules, because I ain't trying to goddamn hear that shit. But I was like, I looked at it. Nah. Okay, yeah. 1st half, be past the 50. 3rd quarter, got to be past your 40. Yeah. They did 4th quarter, goddamn game close. Do what you do.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this
Hey, bro, you
drive.
straight over there? Bro, I'm gonna feel like, what happened? Just that, what the fuck is going on? Like, bro, you ain't gonna return the ball.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Here's a short one, caught by Flanders. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run up the middle of Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
third down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This is Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That is 16th touchdown.
Not untouched, bro. When I tell you niggas been killing my run, bro, that's why I've been throwing that shit. Niggas been killing my run, dog.
All the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Steelers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
What? I can't even hear what you're saying, bro.
Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Nah, me and Dan playing our game, bro. He been on mute.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Steelers.
Play action now with Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now Gainwell. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Third down coming up.
Oh, shit.
Shotgun, it's A-Rod.
And he missed it, too.
To his running back, Kenneth Gainwell.
That nigga missed it.
We see teams more and more throw
They
the ball short of the sticks on third
what
down,
in
really
the
for two
world,
reasons.
bro?
One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
No move for the field goal.
Cause they made me click on that dude and everything. I'm like, yo.
Here's Rodgers.
Good play.
Taken in. And he's
Good fucking play.
the first down. An aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Austin brought in motion. From the pistol, it's Gainwell. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. 319. Hey, 626. They'll run here with Gainwell. Trying to find some place to go.
Oh, no.
Developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be taken down as we take
You out there and hit nobody?
2-minute warning.
A gain of 6 yards.
It's weird.
It's 4th downs.
Yeah, we ain't playing, nigga.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. 319. 630.
Screaming.
Hey, 88.
They ain't got to share a screen.
Now Rodgers. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
What's happening here?
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Justice Hill.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Ravens first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
27-yard line.
Here's Jackson.
Oh.
First down throw there is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Still on his feet. Mark Andrews. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
On the return, it's Williams. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down for Aaron. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Oh, my God. Hey, Alpha, sit up. We'll give it. Going left. There's Henry. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Hey, 319. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 2. They bring Skoranek in motion. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
26. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
58. Back north. Yeah, Liz. Rodgers going up top again. This one, grabbed by Austin.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he's got it. In for the 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Pistol gives to Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
We'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's over at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. It's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Oh, run play. This is Hill. And he's in! Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Steelers 8. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Rodgers on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick-6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
You know, typically when you decide you're going to throw the ball this close to your own end zone, you're thinking sack, you're thinking safety. But in this case, you also have to worry about the defense really trying to jump your passes, really trying to be aggressive. And in this case, they're thinking they get their shot at a pick-6, ends up just being an interception. Either way, great field position, great play. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal.
Tyler Luke.
This about as short as you can get.
A 20-yard attempt.
Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down.
Let's go.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike
Shit, good
Torino.
game, bro.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.